Hello everybody, it is Lachlan here, and today I am playing the Stanley Parable. I've heard a little bit about this game, not too much, but enough to know what the deal is with it. Basically, you make different choices, and whatever choices you make affects the rest of the game. Not sure how long it is though, but let's go. Let's just go. And now loading screens. Oh, how I hate them. Fun. Come on. And here we go.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor next to his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year.
Well, isn't he a good employee?
If he considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
Aw, good for Stanley.
And then one day something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget.
And that would be...
He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on a monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi.
Oh, that's not
Never
nice.
in all his years at the company had this happened. This complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and walked out into the hallway.
Oh, did he? Well, I guess I better walk out into the hallway.
Stanley decided to go to the staff lounge to check on his co-workers. He never functioned well by himself and constantly needed support and guidance from others, so the thought of total solitude was terrifying to him.
Oh, I like total solitude. It's nice and peaceful. I'm quite the opposite of Stanley then. Guess I can't go through any of these.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay, I'll follow your instructions. It's quiet now. Oh, it's a door. I can't go through that door. Okay, let's keep going.
As Stanley entered the lounge, he was horrified to find not a single person here. He decided he would walk up to see his boss, hoping that he would find an answer there.
Well, then I better go see the boss man. Wonder what my boss's name is.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Okay, let's go meet Mr. Boss Man. He's not here!
Entering his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of anything in life. It was at this point that he began to feel dizzy and a little sick, and even thought he might pass out when suddenly he noticed a keypad next to the filing cabinet in the corner of his boss's office.
Yep, that's a keypad,
Stanley
alright.
had never seen this panel before and had no idea what combination of numbers would produce any result. In fact, only Stanley's boss knew this, since the panel withheld access to the boss's greatest, darkest secret. And so he had assigned the keypad a combination that only he could possibly know. The number of his freshman dorm number in college.
Oh, crap.
1957. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck.
Yep,
Amazing.
sheer luck.
Stanley ventured
Complete
forth
luck.
into the newly opened passageway.
Well, this is steep. I'm sure that's not safe. And no guardrails either. Just horrible.
As he drew deeper into the bowels of the building, Stanley had no idea where he was or what this place held. And
Well,
just as he began to think he might not discover a thing, he emerged into a long room to find
an elephant.
rows and rows of monitors. Screens with a number above it.
Not an elephant.
Stanley noticed, however, that these were not random numbers, but the number of employees who worked in the building, his
Wow!
co-workers. Even his own number, 427, had a place on
Hey,
the wall.
there's me.
But why a setup so elaborate, he asked. Was this simple surveillance or something even more?
Spying.
And as if in answer to his question, the wall slid open before him, revealing the ultimate truth of the situation.
Righto.
An
So,
enormous control panel, Stanley discovered, but not one that controlled simple machinery. Buttons were labeled with emotions. Happy, sad. Levers and knobs controlled actions. Walking, eating, doing work, or watching TV. Every input on this device monitored not the functions of a machine, but of a human being.
so basically he was controlling
Reality began to
Sims.
sink in. Stanley, like so many other people, reduced to images on a monitor, had been under someone's control.
Can I kill it?
Always at the mercy of this machine.
Can I break it?
Could this have been the only reason employee number 427 was content with his boring job? That a machine had altered his emotions to accept it blindly? He
Probably.
began to feel an unbridled rage, and at the peak of his anger, something happened. A spark. Stanley looked up and saw the generator overhead, still providing some small amount of power to the machine.
Yep, it's
keeping it
providing
alive.
power.
And knowing that this generator was all that kept the controls running, Stanley moved to the ladder in the back of the room and began to climb towards the rafters.
Okay, I'll do what you say, good sir. So are they the only employees in here? Why isn't there, like, the rest of the numbers? Why is there only, 18? Oh well. Up we
The
go!
higher Stanley climbed, the closer he felt to freedom, the further from enslavement.
Go, Stanley! I believe in you, Stanley. Ooh, there's a button. Let's turn this off. Oh, right.
Blackness,
Yep.
power gone,
Yep.
all alone.
Yes.
And then
Ooh, yay, freedom!
as he stepped through the door into the fresh outside air, a feeling of liberation rushed through Stanley's body.
Freedom!
He had seen enslavement, and he had destroyed it. The underling was in control now. He had found his leading role.
Back to pushing buttons.
Stanley never discovered why everyone had gone missing, nor how and when he had come under the machine's control. But it didn't upset him terribly, because he knew that this was how things were meant to happen.
Yeah.
All he felt was a delight unlike any he had ever known before.
Because he
Never
hasn't.
again would he follow someone
been
else's orders without
controlled.
question. Never again would anyone tell Stanley where to go, what to do, or how to feel.
Until he gets a
No
girlfriend.
more bosses. No more instructions on a screen. Stanley decides for himself now.
Well, good for
And
him.
he stepped out into the world, and he felt the cool breeze upon his skin, and Stanley was happy.
Ah. Yay! Good on you, Stanley. I'm happy for you. Yay! Well, rightio. I think I'll leave it there for this one. Yeah, I may post another video of me doing everything he doesn't want me to do, or what I'm not supposed to do. Yeah. Okay, well, I shall see everybody in the next video. Bye bye.